Hey everybody, anyone who's here, and we're back on the RMCT FTB server. And I know what I said last time that when today we are going to finish up building those tanks and all that good stuff, but things change. And since my last episode, version 5 of the Dire Wolf pack came out, and among other cool things it has added Tesseracts. What is a Tesseract and what can they do? So, Tesseracts are these really cool items. There's about, I think, three different versions of them. Let's see if we can find them. There is a item Tesseract that kind of works a lot like an ender chest. It allows you to move items across wirelessly interdimensional. There is a liquid Tesseract that does it with liquids. And there's an energy Tesseract that does it with energy. What's really cool about these things is you can actually create a network of them. So imagine this for a second. Let's say you had about 4 or 5 quarries. You could have 4 or 5 of these connected to a quarry, pulling the items, all of them going back to one Tesseract. And I know it sounds a lot like an ender chest, but believe me, it is different. And let me show you why. So I converted the nether generation that I set up before using Tesseracts. So I have a little mock-up together. So as you can see, I have one right there. But let's go to the nether first before I start showing you around. Oh, and this is our sorting room. Sorry, we could look at this later. Didn't mean to come here. Let's go back over there. We want to go to the nether. Okay, there we go. Nether. So now my pumping station has shrunk a lot. All I have here is a pump, a liquid Tesseract, and a energy Tesseract. So basically, this energy Tesseract is providing energy from a bank of magmatic engines, and I'll show you in a second. And that bank of magmatic engines is getting fed lava from this liquid Tesseract. So for all intents purposes, this is self-sustaining. It is really awesome. And look how small this setup is. I mean, it's going to take me seconds to move this when I run out of lava. But let's take a look at the other side. Let's go back to my base. And this looks a little messy right here. But I have this all laid out so it's easy to tell what's going on. So basically, right over here is the other side of the liquid Tesseract. And as you can see, this side is set to receive. The other side was set to send. So as it pumps from the nether, it gets transmitted right to here, and this pumps into this tank. This tank I'm just using as a little buffer. It's not really necessary. I could pump it right into pipes if I wanted to. And then this lava coming from that Tesseract feeds into these pipes that run these 4 magmatic engines, which then power this energy conduit into this redstone energy cell, which I'm using this as a buffer, and I'll explain why in a little bit. But from there, that drains into this energy Tesseract. So what's really cool about this is anywhere that I need power, all I have to do is drop one of these energy Tesseracts, and it's going to feed off of this array here. Making the energy Tesseracts is a little expensive unless you have an ender farm. So what does it use? It uses a new liquid that's in RailCraft introduced by thermal expansion. And let me just say that. I forgot to add that the Tesseract is made by thermal expansion. That's what adds it. And it adds this cool new liquid ender. It is really cool. So basically, you throw some ender pearls into a magma crucible, and then you feed that magmatic crucible, the ender juice, as I like to call it, into a liquid transposer. And inside the liquid transposer, you use a Tesseract frame. And the Tesseract frame is not too expensive: tin, some hardened glass, and a diamond. And then after you fill it up, you get yourself an unattuned Tesseract. And then this is the building block for any of these guys. And as you can see from here, it's really not too expensive. Each one of these has a pneumatic servo, which it needs, except the energy Tesseract, which makes sense. It needs a conductance coil, whatever. And then lead, silver, and of course some electrum that you start seeing a lot in these things. So it's really, really cool. And just to show you how one's made, somewhere around here, I made a bunch, yeah, there we go, a bunch of unattuned Tesseracts. And I already filled them just so you don't have to sit here and wait for them to be filled. But basically all you would do is just plop it right there. It would fill up, pop out here, and then you have it. So we are going to make another energy Tesseract, because we are going to need to use energy where we're going to be putting these magmatic engines. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. We're going to make a liquid Tesseract, because what we're going to be setting up today is an array of magmatic engines being fed by the Tesseract, and it's going to be pumping energy back into this Tesseract, frequency 52. Oh, is that? Oh, that's something I didn't notice. That's interesting. When it's public, it actually shows up on everyone's screen, I guess. So that's not good. See, there's two modes of the Tesseract. There's public and private. When it's in private mode, only you can use it, and only you. The problem with that is it makes it hard to share with other people. So we've been leaving it private because we assumed that you have to know the frequency to find the channel. So this is the frequency, and then these are different channels on that frequency. But it looks like that's not the case. And it looks like, because this is Benchy's Quarry Tesseract. He's running on frequency 52, and it's showing me on the list, and I never had this before. So that's interesting. So anyways, so let's make a liquid Tesseract, and we can get this going. So I'm going to need some electrum, I'm pretty sure. And I think I have most of the project plans made. So let's just find it. I am looking for a pneumatic servo. There we go. So let's throw some more electrum in here. Pneumatic servo, what do we need? We need some glass, which I have on me, and some more iron. I'm running really low. But as you've seen before, when I accidentally went into our sorting room, we have a sorting room being built that we should be able to dump our quarries into very soon. So that's cool. So we only need one pneumatic, right? Liquid Tesseract, pneumatic servo. Good. One pneumatic servo. Grabbed. What else do we need? Some copper. Do I have much copper in here? Yeah, I got enough copper. So let's make this liquid Tesseract. That goes there. That goes here. I believe silver goes on top. And tin on the bottom with a piece of copper. There we go. Boom. Liquid Tesseract. Awesome. Okay, so as you can see, I've made about 5 magmatic engines before, which might be worth noting that their crafting has changed. You now need an Invar ingot and Invar gears to be able to make a magmatic engine, as well as a transmission coil, which I believe might have been the same as before. And to get Invar an ingot, you have to use a cheaty stone, which we don't use, or smelt an Invar blend of some sort, whether it's a regular smelter, powered furnace, induction smelter, whatever the case is. And to get an Invar blend, you just need to take 2 iron dusts and a pulverized ferrous metal. Pulverized iron and pulverized ferrous metal. The only thing is the ferrous metal really is it doesn't spawn that frequently. Like right now, I only have, I think all my ferrous is in here. No? Yeah, 15, and I think I have, and a couple ores. So we don't get much of it. So I am going to take this whole thing apart over here, and we're going to rebuild it where we were originally going to rebuild the tank. So let me get over there, get everything prepped up, and we can get this build going so we could have power wherever we need it. Okay, I am back, and I think I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to do. So the plan is this is going to be just my lava power generation room. At least for now, just lava. I mean, who knows what it's going to turn into in the future. So the first thing I need to do is I'm going to put a tank down. Now, the tank is probably not absolutely necessary, but I like the idea of having a buffer. I'm also going to do a 3x3x5, I think I could do. So it's going to go right here where these torches are. So let's get rid of these torches and place our tank. Like I said, it's not entirely necessary to have a tank. any type of buffer, but it seems like a good idea, especially if my lava generation runs out. At least after the lava generation runs out, I still have some reserves left once I realize it's out. So I don't realize it's out by not having any lava. So let's get this built. Now, I do not have any reinforced glass. What is that? 4, 5. I do not have any reinforced glass yet, so we don't want that there. So I'm not going to be able to put the glass in, but once I get some reinforced glass, we'll replace the middles with that so we could see inside and see how much lava we have without having to click on it. But let's get this thing finished building, and I'm pretty sure this is the right way. Okay, now it should be a multi-block. Yes, it is. So we're going to need 2 valves. 1 valve for in and 1 valve for out. Is this? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I am going to put the out valve, I guess, right here. So let's see. This is going to be where my engines go. And right now, I have 9 of them. So let's make it like this. And then under here, I'll pull the power out of them. And I want to do it like this, so you'll see. So this will go like this. Yeah, and that's perfect. Okay. So this goes here, and then we're going to need an in valve right here. So, I don't want to lose that. This is kind of pricey, this stuff. Let's put this back down. And right there is the valve. There goes this. Now, I was right before. I did need an energy Tesseract. But we can worry about that in a second. But right now, I need the liquid one first. So let's put this down. So right now, this is just a blank Tesseract. You can see it's not filling anything right here because it's not assigned to anything. So as you can see, it already has my public pumping in here. So the first thing we want to do is we want to set it to receive only. Now, realistically, send and receive would probably work, but I really don't want lava traveling back and forth. For the time being, I'm going to keep this as a public lava pump. If people start stealing my lava, then maybe I'll make it private. But right now, we'll leave it as public. We'll put it onto the frequency 52, which is Nether Lava 1. We'll set it to always be on and set frequency. So now we should start getting lava. There we go. How cool is that? That is just awesome. And look how quick it's going. Okay, so now we want to put down our magmatic engines. So they're going to go like this. And don't worry, we'll wrench them all once we got everything placed. There you go. Okay, so now let's run we're going to use liquid ducts here. Realistically, regular pipes should probably work, but liquid ducts is so much cooler. So let's get this placed. And here we go. Yes. Yes, this is what I want to see. Okay. And now let's hit these guys with a hammer. Get them the right way. No. Hit them with a wrench. That's what it is. This wrench, which looks like I'm going to need another. No. Which wrench is it? Is it? Too many wrenches. I need to make myself an Omni tool. I think MFFS has an Omni tool that works with everything. Why? Because I have this backwards, don't I? Yeah. Wait a second. Let's do this for a second. If I open that up. No, that's going to pull from in there. Do liquid ducts not work? Maybe liquid ducts just don't work with magmatic engines. Yeah, that's probably it. Well, that's a shame. Okay. So I guess let me go. I don't have any regular pipes on me. Let me go get some waterproof pipes, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and I'm an idiot. The reason why they weren't aligning correctly was because they align up to their output of energy, not to the input of lava. So if I were to put down the energy conduit, it would have worked. So let's get these engines down. See, I could put a row in. Then I could put the energy conduit in. Whoop. And then I can wrench them to turn them. There we go. That's what we want to see. Okay, let's get another row in. And done. I need one more, but this is good for now. Let's get our energy conduit in. And then we could flip our engines. Good. Oh, I didn't do that one right. And one more. Great. So now we should be able to turn this on. Lava will start flowing. And we should be good to go. But what I want to do first, and I am going to need to put a cover there. Do I have my saw on me? I do have my saw on me. Let's get the hand saw out. There we go. And I just want to put a cover on that so it doesn't connect there. Realistically, shouldn't be a problem. But just to be safe, we don't want it to happen. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's put my saw away so I don't forget to. And now I should be able to put it there. No. Oh, maybe I can't use it with these blocks. That's probably what it is. Okay, so I guess that's staying like that. Great. So now we need to output the energy somewhere. So let's get this down. And what we're going to do is we are going to output this to a redstone energy cell right there. Then there's going to be some more energy conduit. And then a sending Tesseract. So let's set this guy up. This is going to be the test energy farm. We'll change this eventually. So that's where we want to send it to. We want it to be send only. And again, we're going to leave it public access. And for the time being, always on. Now, why do we want to put... Oh, I actually have to put this out one more, don't I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Get that there like that. Okay. Just so when I put the energy cell here, I can make it send energy. Okay, turn that off. Go back to here, send only. So now this is going to be sending power into my grid. Now, why did I want to put a redstone energy cell here? And the reason for that is I want to be able to use gates to turn on and off these redstone engines. Unfortunately, even though King Lemon said it should work, I've had nothing but problems using a gate on these things and detecting power consumption. So basically, we're going to put a redstone energy cell right here. We're going to put a gate on it, connect it to redstone that connects around here. And basically what the gate is going to say is when this energy cell is completely full, it will turn off these engines. And when it's not full, it'll turn them back on. Great. So let me get that energy cell made. Now, the problem I have right now is for an energy cell, you need liquid redstone. Unfortunately, all of my magmatic crucible and pretty much everything that I have is full of liquid ender. So I'm probably going to have to lose a little bit liquid ender. Yeah. I'm probably going to have to lose a little bit. I guess not too much. There's only a little bit there. Yeah. So I am going to use this to cook up some redstone. And then the liquid transposer. Oh, I know where there's a liquid transposer I could borrow. And then I will be able to fill up a redstone energy cell. We could place our gate, and kick that baby on. So let me get everything prepped up, and I will see you back here. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to take... Yeah, I am going to take this redstone energy cell just so I don't have to make another one. It's going to stop my pump, but realistically, we should be fine. It shouldn't stop for long. So, what's really cool about a redstone energy cell is it's actually fully charged as soon as you place it. So as soon as I connect it back to the energy Tesseract over there, everything should start back up again. And we'll check that to be safe. So let's pick this guy up. Let's run it back over there quick because we do have a quarry running off this right now. And I don't think Benchy's going to be too happy if our quarry stops for too long. So let's get this going. Let's get this over there. And don't worry, I'll make a better way to get back and forth here eventually. Just not right now. Okay, great. We're here. So let's break this block. Let's put our energy cell there. And now first we want to turn this orange so this feeds into there. So now this is feeding into there, which is still filling my pump. But right now, it's not gaining any more power because it's not plugged into here. So let's get this plugged into there. And now, of course, we have to hit all these orange, so they're drawing power from these machines. There we go. Oh, didn't want to do that. And then we want to open this baby up, let the lava start flowing. And there's one more thing we have to do before we could turn this on. So this is what I was talking about before, and I wanted to set up a gate on here. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to set the gate up back here. And don't worry, I'll clean this up a little bit later. We don't have to worry about it right at this second. Yeah, okay, that's what we'll do. And we'll come back up. See, I don't think... You know what? Let's not do it this way. Let's put this back. 1, 2, 3. We're going to pick this up for a second. Yeah, we're going to pick this up for a second. And we're going to go up. Up and over. Just so we can put the redstone there. And then we could still connect this right there. Exactly. Just like that. And now we can bring the redstone out over here. So let's get back to what we were doing. Let's break these up. Get back into here. Let's put a structure pipe right here. So now we could put a gate on here. We don't want to set the gate for anything yet. So let's get our red alloy wire down. So basically we're going to power all these engines, or turn on all these engines. Oh, let's get out of that corner. So basically what we want to tell the gate is, so you know what, so this is all set for, let's set all these for a high redstone signal. So we want to tell the engines the only time they turn on is when it's getting a high redstone signal, which it's going to get from this line right here. So let's get that all set up. Oh, a little tight, it's okay. There we go. 3 more. I still need 1 more for right there, but I could take care of that later. And great. Awesome. Okay. So now these are all set to say it's only going to turn on when there's a redstone signal. So we could turn this on and start filling this pipe with lava. Oh, we need a redstone signal on there too. Right, you know what? Right now, I'm just going to put a switch. I'll fix that with something better. Oh, no, that's not going to work. That switch isn't going to work. Let's see. That is interesting. Okay, we'll put the switch right here for now. Can I put a switch there? Yeah. There you go. Okay, so now that is pumping. Lava is going into the magmatic engines, but they're not on yet. And the reason being is we are going to tell this that when this can store energy, let's get there. When this can store energy, we are going to turn on the redstone. Now it clicked on, and we are pumping, generating power. And as you can see, this is filling up really quick. And once these get at high speed, these will pump 4 MJ. So look at that. Boom. We're going to be done with this in a couple seconds. That is awesome. Awesome. Now, and look, it turned off. It is full. And there we go. We have a working power generation Tesseract. Awesome. So next thing we need to do is clean this all up around here. And I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. I didn't realize how long this is already gone, so I'm probably not going to get to do anything else this episode. But before I end it, I just want to show you one more thing. I moved the redstone down here just so I can use these covers to cover it up. And you will not be able to see it. So let's get these covers in here. Right there, one over there. Look at that. Now you can't even see anything. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. True, you can still see it a little bit if you try to look on an angle, but there's oh, no, I could probably put another one right. Oh, wait, these are in the wrong spot, I think. Yeah, we want it to be, whoa, I'm just breaking everything with this pick. Let's see, let's put down one more piece of stone. This is where we want it to be. Let's get that back down. And yeah, that's how we want to do it. Just like that. Perfect. I can't be here to do that. Right there is perfect. So, and I need to get in there to put that last piece in. Whoops. And one more piece should go right here. And boom, boom, and look at that. Done. Done. You can't even see it's wired up. So now this will only turn on whenever there's power being drained from there. So as one last test, let me just go get a machine, connect it to there real quick. Maybe pulverize some ores. Might not be a bad idea. I think I need to pulverize ores anyway. And just make sure it's still working. And then we will call it the end of today. And the next time what we want to do is we need to start setting up our machine rooms because this just isn't working yet. I also want to set up a liquids room where I could start stockpiling ender juice and the redstone, the liquid redstone or whatever. Now, let me just add, it looks like I have a lot of ender pearls, and I do. Somebody on the server, A-Dog, who might even be on right now. Yep, he's on. He already made an ender farm. And maybe next episode I could take you guys over there and show you it around. But it's pretty cool, and I've been getting tons of ender pearls. If it wasn't for him, there's no way I'd be able to be doing all this right now. So definitely want to bring that up. Okay, we wanted to get a pulverizer. You know what? While we're at it, we're going to set up a powered furnace. I'm pretty sure I have a powered furnace somewhere. Thought I had a powered furnace somewhere. You hear me? There we go. Powered furnace. We need these two things just so we could start smelting some of the ores that I have from my last mining trip. Yeah, so let's get these hooked up, and we will check it out. Which one cool thing about thermal expansion is it will only power will travel between machines. So what that means is I can hook up just the pulverizer to this machine, to this redstone energy cell right here. I can actually probably do it to here too, but I'm not gonna. Just that right there. Put down the pulverizer. Then put down the powered furnace. Kick this on to give us power. Give it a little kick. Oh, wait, I need to move that. I don't think this is going to work. No, I need to move this out one. And again, I'm not leaving anything here. I'm just putting this right here for now to test. We need to go back out one because when I was connected to the same one, both sides were orange. So both sides were trying to pull power, and that's not what I wanted there. We wanted that there and that. And not only is that powering, but that is not powering. Or maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of a different mod. There you go. Both powered up. This have gone on. Once this finishes powering up, this will finish getting its power back, and everything shut off. Awesome. Perfect. Just what I wanted. So now I just need some glass so I can see into this thing. But besides that, and cleaning things up, the beginning of my power room is done. Really, all that I'm going to have left from here is just putting more engines. That is it. Cool. So, guys, thank you for joining me this time. King Lemming, thanks for adding these Tesseracts. These things are amazing. I love it. I can't wait to play with these a lot more. It's going to make power so much more portable and so much easier to make a central generation area. I love it. I love it. So, anyways, see you guys next time, and thanks for joining me. Or thanks for joining me, and see you next time. Either way. Later, guys.